and welcome to Lesson 7 of Learning HTML and CSS. Today we're going to do HTML coding links, lists, and images. We're going to start with coding links. Most pages contain links that go to other web pages or web resources, and if you have a website that's going to have multiple pages, you're going to want to put links to be able to navigate to each one. And this is held when you code it with the A element, which is the anchor element. And because it's an inline element, you're going to code it within a block element, such as your paragraph. And you'll only code the href attribute for the A element that specifies the URL source. And here we have an example. As you see, it's in the paragraph block, and it's going to put the link right in the middle, and where at the end where it says product list is where you're going to click. Now, when you do your link, you want to create a link that contains text that should clearly indicate the function of the link. If you can't tell what the link does by reading its text, you need to rewrite it. It also improves the accessibility of your site and helps search engines index your site. Now we're going to talk about coding lists. There are two basic types of lists. There are ordered and unordered lists. By default, an ordered list is displayed with numbers, and an unordered is going to have bullets, but you can always change those in CSS. Your unordered list will use your UL element, and your ordered list will be your OL element, and each one of those is going to have an LI element that names the item in each list. I'll show you an example. This is coding an ordered list example. You'll see the UL, and each list item has the LI. And in the ordered list, you will see the OL for ordered list, and with the LI for each list item, and you'll see it's within that block element. Now we're going to talk about including images. You're going to use the IMG element to display an image, and it's an inline element. It coded as an empty tag, so you're not going to have the slashes to end it. The SRC is the source attribute, and that's going to have your URL of where to go. And an alt attribute, which is really helpful, is provide information about the image in case it can't be displayed or the page is being accessed using a screen reader, which is essential for visual impaired readers because it will just read it back to them. And the images you're going to use for a web page are JPEG, GIF, and PNG formats. You can also size the photo within your IMG element. And as you can see, we have just logo and the height and width is described in here. And I'll show you examples of these on your HTML. Okay, you see here I have the link coded. And I'll go ahead and show you the links and how they show up. Okay, I'm just going to go to the links page. And you'll see I put go to our example page, and if I were to click on that, it would take me to this page. And to do an external link to visit somebody else's page, you can just go, it'll take you there. Now we're going to go to our lists, and you'll see how I have it coded with the unordered list and with the list items, and the ordered list with the list items, and we'll see how that shows up. And you'll see unordered lists are bulleted and ordered lists have numbers. And our next one will be our images. I have the images. You'll see the IMG element with your source, with where to find, where it's going to find your image, your alt that describes it, and then I've went ahead and set a height and width for each picture. And let's go look at that and see how that comes up. And you'll see both images have come up in different sizes.